This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
Meet Rip, the wildest girl in rock and roll high school.
I've done more detentions than anyone in the school's history.
The only girl I ever dream about at night is Rip. How to have a cheerleader. Nice set of pom-poms.
Tom wants Rip, but Rip wants to live a rock and roll fantasy with her favorite group, the Ramones.
We are going to destroy their music.
The students rock and wreck this school at Rock and Roll High School. Rated PG.
Today, yeah! The music that tore the school apart.
They're at it again.
The party the school couldn't stop.
Go for it!
No matter how hard they tried.
There are going to be some changes here at Reagan High.
We have to stop Dr. Vader from destroying Rock and Roll High School.
1, 2, 3. Corey Feldman and his rock and roll band trashed the rules and pushed the school to the limit.
Your band has been eradicated.
Welcome back to the Cinema Recall Podcast.
Hey.
Hello.
We're here, everyone. Welcome to Cinema Recall Podcast. Coming to you live using a new software called Riverside. I hope this works. We did a test for it, and it seemed to come through clear enough, so we're just going to give this a shot. But welcome, everyone.
Hello.
I am Vern, by the way.
I'm Ashley.
And welcome. We do have a special guest here that you can see to your left or right. We have
wherever we are.
where we are.
We're jumbled in a puzzle in the Minotaur maze.
We have Mr. Cam Stoley from Jacked Up Reviews Podcast. Hello.
Thanks for having me back, my dude.
It is so good to see you, my friend. How you been?
Very good. In fact, I'm going to be with your partners in crime next week on Rules of Justice.
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Yes.
Going to defend infamous spy movies.
What? Infamous what movie?
Infamous.
Going to defend an infamous spy movie called Ballistic.
Oh, that X versus
And
Ballistic?
Banderas. Yeah, I can't help myself.
Oh, gosh.
I once interviewed the director of that thing, so...
Oh, shit. Well, shouts definitely to Ryan Luis
Crazy.
Rodriguez.
I know.
And
Love that man.
to everyone else there as well. Yeah. And
He's so
Dylan
cultured.
Slender. And I'm blanking on people's names right now. And I feel like an
Rob
asshole.
Maynard,
Rob Maynard.
Dylan Schindler, like I
Yep.
said, and Eric is awesome. But yeah, like you say, it's just interesting how, again, it's a mock courtroom thing, and you just have to kind of just go with it. And half the time they're going to revisit the movies and be like, yeah, we were way too harsh on it, or yes, the movie does make sense. It's just heavy-handed or a little bizarre in that third act. It's just interesting how you think you know it all, and you saw it once, and you're like, no, well, I saw it all, but I was in a bad mood, so that blinded me from thinking coherently and objectively when watching.
I love that. I'll look forward to that episode. Ash and I were on one of their episodes talking about Footloose. together.
It was such a hoot.
Thank you. Yes. Still defending that one. And then I was on there earlier to defend Howard the Duck, so go check that one out as well.
Yep. You got to defend those George Lucas Marvel Muppets.
I do. Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Well, for today's show, folks, we are going to be talking about the future Rock and Roll High School, as well as our favorite movies that are set during high school. If this is your first time listening
Still on Tubi.
What was that?
Still on Tubi if you want to watch it.
That's true. Yes, Tubi on YouTube as well, where this podcast is. Check it out there. Yeah, nice. Very cool. If this is your first time listening to Cinema Recall, please check us out on all of your favorite podcast apps, such as Spotify and YouTube. And I can't say Stitcher anymore. No Stitcher, but Apple Podcasts.
Right. Can you believe that?
Everyone can find podcasts.
Went away this year.
Just gone.
Yeah. So,
what was the reason?
I don't get. But
they didn't really even say it. It's just like, we're done. 30 years, we're done.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Weird.
But before we do talk about the movie Rock and Roll High School, I thought it'd be just kind of fun to talk about our favorite movies that are set during high school. And I will start with our guest here. There's no limits here. I only picked 3, but you can pick up to 5 or 8. But just
sure.
I'll start with you. What do you have? Do you have a first pick right there, Cam?
I have a very easy one. In fact, I was even more bewildered how it was a Warner Brothers production and it wasn't anywhere streaming on HBO Max. So I bought it for $5 on HD and decided to revisit it on Amazon. It is none other than Stand and Deliver.
Oh, with Edward James Olmos.
Edward James Olmos, Lou Diamond Phillips. It was one of those, I saw it once in junior high, and then I saw it again in high school. It was a popular movie for teachers to show at the end of the year.
What's the other one that with Morgan Freeman as the teacher?
Oh, Lean On Me.
Lean On, yes.
Not to be confused with the UB40 song. But
me.
Yeah.
The one that I remember about Stand and Deliver is that South Park parody where Cartman's like, how do I reach these kids? And he dresses up like the teacher from that movie. How do I reach these kids?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. South Park. Oh, well, hell, there you go. South Park would count as a high school show.
True. I mean, but what's about Stand and Deliver that, makes it good for you?
I think kind of like the aforementioned Footloose, it was just one of those, the music served a purpose as opposed to only trying to sell the album. It was just, unlike other 80s movies, it really dated well. You didn't have to worry about, hey, this might get a little too gritty or sexual for kids. And it's just, the message was simple, but not pretentious or heavy-handed, just very laid out. It's like, hey, if you don't want to be here in detention and you don't really want to learn, just do something that you actually do want to do instead of just being the hothead at, mocking the teacher at the back of the classroom. And Edward James Olmos is just such a progressive guy in general. And so you can tell when he does a role like this, he really wants it to land home, and you see it in his performance.
Yeah. It's been a while since I saw this movie. I remember him being good in it, but I don't really recall a lot about it. I know since then they've made other versions of the story, like Dangerous Minds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's the ex-Marine.
Yeah. So, but that's a good pick there, Cam.
Coincidentally, and I did not intend this, I swear. I just uploaded a clip from one of the Substitute movies.
Nice.
I liked this.
But that's more lowbrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's more lowbrow.
Mm-hmm.
But Toy Soldiers is a cool one. That's kind of like Dog Day Afternoon in a private kids school.
Okay. Very cool. I
with
still
Will
that
Wheaton kind of still in stand.
I just know that Martika song, Toy Soldiers, Step by Step, Heart to Heart.
I love it too. Yes, I was so disappointed.
Eminem sampled that.
Why
too.
am I singing songs?
Yes,
Toy Soldier.
Very cool. What do you got in your list of high school movies, Ash?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get to. You sent me that email, but it's been
first day of school this week.
Yep.
And it's been rough at my house. And so give me a minute to think of, because I was going to say Dangerous Minds.
Okay.
That was one. And The Substitute, right?
Yep.
Is that with or what was the one where it's like summer school?
The movie is something called Summer School with Mark Harmon.
Yeah, with Mark
Right,
Harmon.
with
That's what I think of
Christy
every time
Alley
I
and
think.
Mark Harmon,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
With the two guys.
It's always funny when he sneaks in kind of a co-star from one of those movies into his show.
It's pretty about. I think the Summer School was my first introduction to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because there's a scene where they show
that's right.
that movie in Summer School, and yeah, they're both Chainsaw and Dave are the two characters who are big horror hounds, and they always do like these cool practical effect gore scenes in the school, and I'm like, oh, that is so cool. Especially looking back at it now when everything's all digital, seeing them do the practical effects, that was a cool thing. I gotta say, one of my favorite movies that's set in high school, was actually set during the last day of school, but it still counts, is Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
There you go. All right. They introduced us to the number one Texan.
His second feature after he made Slacker, and his first big studio movie. And it's a movie that essentially has no big plot to it, except it's his kid's last day of school, and you follow all these different characters around. And it's one of those high school movies that I wish I went to that school. And I don't mind the hazing.
You don't mind the hazing?
No, I would.
You wouldn't mind getting a spanking from Ben Affleck?
I would just like braid it on, bitch. That's right.
Nice.
That's right. I'm like, it's all you got, bitch. That's right. And then, but then look at the character that Willie Wiggins has. I mean, yeah, he got spanked, but he got to hanging out with, I think it was Jeremy London and the friends, got a beer, and, he got lucky.
I always got him mixed up with his twin brother.
Jason London?
I think so, yeah. And this is so wild how they'd fill in for each other.
Well, yeah, because Jason London was in Mallrats.
Yeah.
And I don't know what other movies he's been in for that, so so that's one of my favorite. Days Confused. I've got other ones like Grease 2, and why did you give me that look? I saw that look you gave me. I know our listeners cannot see the look that my co-host gave me, but my co-host gave me a little steep guy right there for saying that Grease 2.
Well, the fact that anybody would watch Grease 2.
Because it's an awesome movie.
Hey, Michelle Pfeiffer's in there. So
hey, I know.
Yeah. Come on, they have a whole classroom where they're saying about reproduction, all right?
Okay,
And
I'll take your word for it.
Her song, Cool Rider,
I shouldn't say anything because I've never watched it.
You never watched Grease 2?
No, but you want to know why? I make it a point to, like, when they come out with a sequel and they change characters and change actors, I won't watch it.
They didn't really change the actors. It's not like they're not like the same characters.
They're not the same characters?
Yeah, it's not the same characters before.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, but still.
It's Sandy's cousin is coming into school.
Boo.
And then Michelle Pfeiffer has taken over the role that John Travolta had. And I think the gender switch works better. Plus, it works out great, too, because the opening song is Back to School by the Four Tops.
Okay. You'll have to make me watch it.
It's it's a fun movie. So, yeah, Grease 2.
Make me. It's a very key term I'm using.
I will have to just, hold you down.
Just sit on me, like, pry my eyeballs open.
Yep. Watch this.
No,
enjoy it.
I don't want to.
Come on, enjoy it. What do we have list? I said, what do you have list on your next, Cam? But what do you have next on your list? Because I can't talk.
What do you have list on your next?
So we did all the lowbrow ones. We did the fun ones. You know what? I'm going to go. It's kind of boring nowadays, but it's still kind of just an interesting premise. And I'm going to go ahead with The Principal.
Oh, Jim Belushi?
And Louis Gossett Jr. Yeah, I would always see parts of this on FX, and it was one of those I could never get much like Toy Soldiers and The Substitute. I can never get a straight answer from someone. But while Dangerous Minds is the better movie, this one's kind of at least interesting to just kind of see, just for a decent thrill ride and just simple entertainment. It'll fit the bill. But
I don't know if I've seen that one.
I don't think I have either all the way.
Yeah,
I've heard of it. I've
it's
seen
not
the
a must see, but if Right, box art's kind of more better than the movie, but the Lean on Me you mentioned was a good one. I just resaw this because I love Hilary Swank to death, just beyond underrated actress. But after seeing her canceled show Alaska Daily, I decided to just rewatch some of her movies I hadn't seen in a while, and I decided to see Freedom Writers.
Oh yeah, I heard that was great.
Yeah.
Who was the male lead in that? Wasn't it Patrick Dempsey or something? Wasn't he in that? Or am I just imagining it?
Yep.
It was him.
Yep.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah. Scott Glenn was her dad, who was kind of hard on her. He's like, I don't think you should take this on. And she's like, well, I have it in me to make sure these kids, come out of their shell, get comfortable.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm looking over my list right now of other movies. I have to mention my favorite movie of all time is Heathers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, nice.
I do like that one very much.
I would say you have it on your list there, but Napoleon Dynamite is one of my favorite movies.
There you go.
Napoleon Dynamite is a movie that I did not like the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to warm up to that movie.
Oh, I loved it from the very first time I laid an eye on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I just thought it was so dry and weird. I liked it a lot.
Okay. Well, another movie that's also kind of dry and weird, but a different tone is Brick. Ryan Johnson's.
Nice. The Noir by Megan Fox and Gordon Levitt by Ryan Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, film noir that's set in high school. It's really good about a missing girl. But yeah, Gordon Levitt is in there, and who else is in there? I think that
it's experimental.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of who the people that were in this one. There's one guy, Lucas Haas.
Oh yeah.
Is in there too.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of the cast members I don't really
recognize
too much. Like you said that Megan Fox was in there. I don't recognize her in there, but she.
No, Megan Good. Good.
Oh, Megan Good. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
She's the gal putting on all the makeup, acting like the popular girl in school. Which is an interesting commentary because that kind of foreshadows again what we talk about today with gender politics.
Gosh, exactly. Also, got to mention Miss Roby and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yep.
Which is very, very fun movie.
It really holds up.
It does.
It does. And those fashions are coming back. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Yes, the 90s fashion is coming back.
Little side note here, check out Ashley's guest spot appearance on That's the Bomb Yo, hella rad movies from the 90s over at Rabbit Hole Podcast.
The Bomb.
That she did
love that show.
With Jason Soto over there, so shout to that. Other ones I'd mention real quickly is Breakfast Club.
Clueless.
Oh yeah.
Just because I too would have been the Anthony Michael Hall character in that Breakfast Club scenario. Although I'm not smart, I would not know how to basically put a bomb in my locker. I have no I'm not a jock. And I'm not,
how would you would have to really do it when everyone else is away at gym class, but with security cameras and other stuff, I don't even know how you'd get away with it nowadays, unless it was just a really crappy inner city school.
Yeah. But I mean, people have their own people that they hunt up with at high school, like their own little cliques. And I was the type of guy that I had friends in this clique and friends in this clique, but I never felt like I belonged to a certain clique. There was no movie geek clique in my high school.
There was no AV club?
Well, I mean, yes, but not as big as movie. Yeah, so I just found myself just wandering from hall to hall. So when I see Breakfast Club and they're like, but this guy is the weirdo and this guy's a princess, I'm like, I kind of want to hang out with all of them.
Right.
I want to be friends with Ali Sheedy, and then I want to go to see The Cure with Ali Sheedy, but then go see Duran Duran with Molly Ringwald.
Sure.
They probably go to those concerts together. I don't know. I would go to a D&D fest with Anthony Michael Hall's character.
Yeah.
I would smoke weed with Judd Nelson's character.
Don't you love how that was a recurring joke on the show Psych, where they were seeing how many of the Breakfast Club guys they could reunite on there?
I never saw Psych.
I mean, I've seen a few episodes, but not fully. I mean, I know the premise, and I could recognize it if I saw it, but I didn't know that was a thing.
It in Community have a lot of meta humor.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet. Okay.
That's why they keep. That's why they keep doing new movies for Peacock.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that makes sense. One of a fun 80, I think it was 80s high school movies that I really liked was One of the Guys.
Oh,
I
do remember that. One of the girls pretends to be a guy to go into the all-guy school or something.
Yes.
That was a lot of things in the 80s too. You had a lot of men dressed up as women and women dressed up as men because they were like all these all-girls schools.
Yeah. Well, that movie I think probably is where they got the idea for. There was a movie in the 2000s where Amanda Bynes pretends to be her brother, so she can be on
she's
a
the one.
soccer.
She's the one.
Yes.
The one.
And
that came out the same year as Stick It, which was another one that kind of flopped and just quickly became a video store favorite.
Stick
It? Yeah, Stick It with Jeff Bridges, Missy Peregrine, and sure enough, by college, my sister had said, "Oh yeah, I've seen it on YouTube 5 times." I'm like, "Oh really? Okay, so."
I should check that one out because I don't recall that. I bet if I saw it, I would be like, "I have seen that."
No, it's fine. It's a lot to take in, all the stuff we're rediscovering.
Yeah.
I think one of my other favorite movies set in high school is got to be Carrie, Brian De Palma's original Carrie.
We talk about horror.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I got to mention The Faculty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the one I was going to bring up.
Oh,
The
nice.
Faculty. Yeah. Which is like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, right?
Yes.
I always got it mixed up with essentially is.
Yeah.
I used to get it mixed up with Disturbing Behavior.
Oh,
that's
a good one
all
too.
the time.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great one as well too, with Katie Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's weird too because
James Marsden.
Oh, James Marsden's in that.
I think both of those came out at the same time.
Nick Stahl. Yeah.
Of The Craft.
Oh,
there you go.
That's a good one.
So they are doing over on the Criterion Channel a bunch of horror-related high school movies.
Ooh, that's fun.
Over there, because I know they're doing like Sleepaway Camp and Donnie Darko.
Oh, Donnie Darko is great.
Oh,
weird but great.
And a few other ones that and The Craft was on there too, that they're doing. And
I remember when I saw that one in the theater. I think I saw it a few times. It was so good.
I never saw The Craft.
I always wanted to do the pencil thing where she holds the pencil on her desk because she's bored, and then it stands up on its tip.
But you done with your girlfriend's stiff
light
as a board.
feather, stiff as a board.
No, stiff as a feather, light as a board.
No, wrong, incorrect. The other way around.
Stiff as a feather.
I just said it correctly.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yes. Everybody did that.
I'm not a witch like you are.
I'm not a witch either. Do I like dark things? Do I like the occult? Do I set things out on a full moon? Sure.
Have you secretly tried to carve little symbols in my back?
Sigils in your sigils?
Yes, that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sickle cell research.
That's right. See? Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we got a few little movies there. I'm sure everyone here has heard about these before. So we're gonna take a small little break. Right? Unless you have any more movies to mention.
Allegedly.
Do you have any more movies to mention before we take a small little?
Oh, you know what? You love obscurities.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
Well, I got. Wait, look it up here. One other movie that I love that has a junior high school class, not essentially set in high school, but it does have a class, and that's Battle Royale. Battle Royale is about a group of young
Fight to the death
kids
movie. Yeah.
who are get drugged and are brought into an island where they're forced to kill each other.
Okay, good times.
Yes, but it's
good
great.
Times, baby.
All right.
Have you seen Kill Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you remember the fight that the bride had with Gogo Yubari, the little
Yes.
girl? All right, she's in that movie, and she attacks this guy who's trying to sexually assault her in such a gratifying way because she just stabs his dick over and over again, and
that'll do it.
It's pretty epic.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because all she's doing is she's just running, and this guy's like, we should have sex because, we're stuck on this island and there's nothing else to do. We might as well have sex with me. And then he tries to force himself on her.
Yeah.
And then she's like,
And
no,
then she
Dick.
just stabs his dick
Just
repeatedly.
stabs Dick.
Sweet.
That's how you do it,
Did
baby.
she end it with also slitting his throat?
I think so.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Love it.
But it's got a lot of great other sequences in there too. It's bloody. But it's got this really heartfelt drama to it as well. It's great. That's also playing on the Criterion channels in this month here. So
there we go. Hey, speaking of Criterion, Blackboard Jungle.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know about this
Going
one.
way back. Young Sidney Lumet, starring Glenn Ford, is just an English teacher who's just trying to get everyone out of their shell, and just very inspiring, it's not a thriller by any means, but you kind of feel excited just because you just feel like you're just really just having, it's just talking about stuff that was taboo back in the 50s, rock and roll. Oh, you kids can't be listening to that.
Oh, sure.
Nice.
Are we taking a break?
Next Generations. Yeah.
Yes, just a small little break right now. We're going to play some ad spots for the podcast recording. Hopefully this records the audio for this as well. But we're using a new program here, folks. It says it's recording, so we should be good. All right.
I think it'll be fine. And then there's A Deadly Obsession. And despite, I think, airing on either USA or Lifetime, this was actually pretty intriguing. This has Katie Sackhoff from Battlestar Galactica.
Okay. Sweet. I'll keep that in mind. All right.
It's an interesting psychological thriller.
We'll be right back to talk about Rock and Roll High School.
It's time to feel the rage. Join us on Film Rage, where we talk movies, current releases, coming attractions, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors, beware as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim.
Hey.
And Murray.
Yo. Why is it you always talk all the time? I can't understand why your voice is so...
This is the Merman, the voice of reason. These two can't agree on anything most of the time. Some movies are Mondo, some are just... Every week, something is going to make us rage. Join us every Wednesday and
feel the rage.
It's a jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show. Jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show.
Join your host Cam Sully each week as he chats with special guests to discuss many an insane movie and numerous cult TV phenomenons.
Listener discretion is advised. It's a jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show. Jacked up review show.
Rock and Roll High School is an album and a movie. Vince Van Patten is crazy about PJ Souls, but she wants to live a rock and roll fantasy with her favorite group, the Ramones. The new principal tries to stop the music, but the kids rock and wreck the school. Rock and Roll High School, the school where the students rule. Your school could be next. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
Hey, woohoo!
We're back. Welcome back, everyone, to Cinema Recall Podcast. Here with Cam from Jacked Up Reviews podcast show. Now, for people that have not heard you on our episodes before, Cam, can you tell the listeners a little bit about your podcast and what new things you have coming up here this month?
Absolutely. We're doing all kinds of stuff. Everything from just freaky movies to intriguing TV shows to just even a Schwarzenegger themed month. But we do all other sorts of just kind of gothic-y and horror anthologies and just serialized sci-fi. And we mainly just want to just keep just being a variety show and illustrating this material's place in pop culture.
I am going to be very curious about your Schwarzenegger show. Do you have a favorite, what's your favorite Schwarzenegger movie?
Say Schwarzenegger one more time.
Schwarzenegger.
Just checking.
Yeah. Yeah, don't say it too fast or it sounds like a slur.
It
Yeah.
totally does. I gotta be careful there.
Oh, shush.
Yeah.
Just that the way you said that shush twice.
Short shoot.
No, okay. I give up. It's okay.
That's all good.
I like to tease Vern.
Okay.
We've also interviewed many other people in the world of radio modeling, and we got some other slasher and franchise rankings and Christmas movies. But we got a John Carpenter week, which will be interesting, where we pretty much just decided to talk endlessly about Snake Plissken.
Nice. Oh,
and the comic books. And we got a cinematographer themed week, so it was another good excuse to talk to other indie filmmakers who've been around for years, as well as even photographers.
Awesome.
Who are creative.
Very
we
cool.
got a spy week coming up in October, so you can definitely hear us talk about some Netflix miniseries that we actually found bingeable and did deliver.
All right.
Where they weren't playing games, where they weren't, this would have been better as 5 episodes as opposed to, 10.
They're just stringing it along, right?
Very cool.
Yeah. The best part was, we did get to talk about David Cronenberg because he has some movies that are kind of corporate spy movies at times, and as well as John Cassar, who I like to call the Brian De Palma TV. You know him from his work on La Femme Nikita, FBI, The Kennedys, The Orville, and 24, and just the way he sets up a suspenseful shot, you're just like, yeah, I'm going to be taken on for a ride. And this is on the small screen we're talking.
Yeah.
Well, and shout out to you, Cam, David Cronenberg, because you were on our episode talking about The Fly. So
it was so hard to describe too. I don't know why. We've seen it a bunch of times, but we were just like, yeah. How do we sum this up for today's crowd?
I know, right? Just guy gets possessed by fly. He meets love with a fly. It's the best way to describe it. But today, folks, we are here to talk about the 1979 cult feature Rock and Roll High School, starring P.J. Souls, Vincent Van Patten, the brother Clint Howard, the guy who was an ice cream man, and of course the Ramones. Now, this was directed by Alan Arkish, written by Alan Arkish and Joe Dante. Joe Dante directed one of your favorite movies, Ashley, Gremlins.
Rah, yeah. That's
And The Burbs.
Yep.
And The Burbs?
Yep.
Those are both great movies, yeah.
And he also, he did like The Howlin' as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just
ironically, one of the Howling sequels, one of the more recent ones, is set at a high school.
Is it?
Yes. I wish I was kidding. It was so hysterically dumb. You should see it.
Yeah.
But Rock and Roll High School is about this girl named Riff Randall, played by P.J. Souls, who you'll recognize from movies like Halloween and Carrie.
There you go.
And she has this big love obsession with the rock band The Ramones. And she spends the whole movie, she has this song that she written for the band called Rock and Roll High School. And she wants to give it to them when they're in town. And meanwhile, she has her friend named, and I know I wrote this down somewhere, her best friend's name, Cam. I just blanking on it right now.
Oh,
and I didn't get a chance to watch it. I had to get kids prepared for school and among other things. So
I think the reason this movie it's both a music video and just an excuse for people to misbehave in school. Like, that's pretty much the essence of why this movie just keeps finding an audience, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's got Mary Warnov as the principal, and she's like this tough principal.
Oh man, she is ruthless.
She thinks that the music is corrupting kids, and it's funny. There's like a sequence where she's explaining that music is being bad for mice, and you think it's because it destroys mice, which it does, but also it shows a mice being a normal mice, and then the next scene is a mouse wearing like a leather jacket. And then later on in the movie, there is a big mice wearing a leather jacket going to a concert, and the bouncer's like, "You can't be in here."
Yeah.
And then Miles says, "I got my earphones with me," and he's like, "You got earphones, you're good coming in because if you get too close to the speakers, mice will explode."
Oh my god. Okay, that's good.
And the guy who created the beta giant mouse suit is Rob Bottin.
Okay.
Rob Bottin is a makeup artist who created all the effects in John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, all right.
And he did the effects works for RoboCop.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah.
So, but I'll ask you, Cam, what is it about this movie that did you like or hated? I don't know your opinion about this.
You pretty much a lot of the pros that you mentioned. It is a drive-in movie. If you are a fan of the punk rock band the Ramones, this is pretty much, it's kind of like any of the Beatles movies. You got to check out their movies because they're essentially half a concert movie, half a just wacky plot to go along with it, which, foreshadows in TV, and it's a Roger Corman production, so it is low budget, but it's just really done with so much fun. The cast is on fire. The police chief, played by, B-movie favorite Dick Miller. Clint Howard is there as the guy messing with the radio, the pirate radio. And the Ramones have gotten some flack for saying they didn't really act in this, but that's okay. They were playing themselves.
Yeah,
so,
they're not actors.
They're not acting, yeah.
Why would you want them to act? That's not the point. Now, if that was the point, that would be solid. But isn't it also funny how Huey Lewis appears as the vice principal?
Yes.
Oh, in Back to the Future?
In Back to the Future.
Yes. Very
right,
good.
but he's in this as well.
Wait, Huey Lewis?
Yeah, in this.
I did not recognize him.
Well, yeah, it was one of his first things he did. So that's okay.
Really? Oh, I wasn't even looking for him, but that's very cool.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not easy to find. So.
Okay, well, that's very cool. And what they do,
I would have noticed.
Yes, you would have.
I would have. I've noticed.
It's one of those you got to you pretty much got to have the commentary on if you just want to be able to spot everything.
Oh, that's cool. Now, cool thing about the Ramones is that even if this was a fictitious band that was made up for this movie, that would have been fine too. It's like when you watch, A Hard Day's Night. Beatles are a real band, but at the same time, they could also be a fake band that was created for the movie, and I like it for that as well. I like the fact that
exactly
because I found all the songs in this to be very fun. The opening song with Sheena as a punk rocker.
It's kind of like what Head was for the Monkees,
Oh, sure. But, I mean, I don't think Head had a bunch of songs from the Monkees in there. It had some, but it didn't really showcase the Monkees as a rock band in Head. You didn't get to see Monkees being a band until the Monkees TV show.
Right.
So, but with Rock and Roll High School, Riff Randall's, which is a great name by PJ Souls, and their opening line, "I'm Riff Randall, rock and roller," is absolutely great. The sequence where she's singing Rock and Roll High School to her gym class and it becomes like a musical number was fun too. Essentially, folks, this movie is a fun high school musical before High School Musical.
Before High School Musical.
But with better songs.
With better songs, sure. And probably better acting, let's get real.
Possibly, yes.
Have you seen High School Musical?
I heard of it. I've seen parts of it, but
I've seen the Rick Trax version.
I've seen it only because I have 3 girls and they were small when that came out.
Nice. Oh.
It was a big hit at our house.
See, I think you should pop on Rock and Roll High School with your girls. They would enjoy it.
I will.
They won't watch it really, but they'll probably watch through it and bump their heads to the music a little bit. Well,
nice.
Because they're moans.
Yeah, I did not watch it because I didn't want to. I just did not have the bandwidth or the time.
Because you have kids.
Yeah.
And a job.
Yeah.
You actually have a life there, 2 jobs and everything.
2 jobs and 2 kids. Well, and 4 cats and a rabbit.
And for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a lot.
There's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, that's totally cool. But I don't know, was there any moments there that you also enjoyed about Rock and Roll High School?
I love it when the one teacher, Paul Bartel, is just pretty much just joins in the mayhem. He's like, I hope we don't get caught. It's like, see, so he's a kid at heart too. That just, and like you mentioned before, just the principal herself is just, the actress just having a ball with it. Just really, kudos also to Alan Arkush, who is active on social media. It just, everyone knew what they were making. Everybody reminded you to have fun without just being, disorganized or just deliberately stupid. I mean, it is dumb in places, but it's done with, again, merit and intent instead of just, well, we made a campy movie, don't take it serious. It's like, no, we don't want you to take it seriously, but we do have a soul in this.
Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that her best friend in this movie is in love with this captain of the football team, and he's this very dorky person that talks about the weather, has a hard time trying to get a date, and he talks to Clint Howard's character to get him a girlfriend, and the captain of the football team, he's in love with Riff Randall.
Yes, I love it how you know their names. That's awesome. I'll have to rewatch it again.
And Riff Randall is, in love with the Ramones, and her best friend is in love with this guy. And the way that those two characters end up meeting and becoming friends, I thought it was a great thing. Because here's a guy who really wants to just get laid and have sex and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is that at the end of the movie, he just wants to have, a friendship with her best friend there and actually have fun. And they end up having fun and actually do fall in love because what he wants is not the same thing as what he gets. And I think a lot of times in school movies where the guy's like, I'm obsessed with this girl's my dream. And at the end of the movie, they don't get the girl they want, but they get the girl that they deserve. And I kind of appreciated it about that movie.
Right. And so it just shows you that just everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. And it's just very silly. There's a little side plot where Riff Randall is trying to get her songs to the Ramones, but then there's this other girl in line, and she's been to more shows. She's a little bit older. She befriends the manager of the Ramones so she can get backstage, and then that girl ends up stealing her songs to try to pass them off as hers, and Riff and her friends chase after them. It's a short 90-minute movie, and half of it is songs with the Ramones.
Nice.
Because they realize we've got this band here, we can get their songs, let's just sprinkle in these songs and just do
videos. This is back in the 70s
Yeah.
when record companies were already kind of ripping people off. But, I mean, just the fact, this was kind of a win-win for both parties. You take one of the band's radio hits and have it be the name of the movie, have them perform it a few different times. So it's very much like, Purple Rain was for Prince, where the movie is a compilation of the entire A and B sides of the soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. And they did before MTV really had it big, because Purple Rain, its marketing worked because of MTV. But with Rock and Roll High School, there was no MTV at all. So you basically just had this movie being the promotional ideas for it as well. So yeah, that's great. And I'll ask you this, Cam, because I found this to be very cool. Do you know who shot this movie?
I actually do not. I'm sure it's some other guys who went on to do bigger stuff or who worked constantly with Dante or Arkush.
Yeah, the director of photography was Dean Cundy.
Whoa.
Yeah, Dean Cundy, the guy who shot Escape from New York and The Thing and Halloween.
Back to the
Future, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
This was like one of his first features he shot.
Damn.
Yeah.
Our Roger Rabbit, the Thing guy, Apollo 13. Man, okay. Shit. I was just about to say, isn't it the Zemeckis Spielberg Carpenter guy? Wow.
Yeah.
Man. That's cool. I'm sure it's a shame he's passed. That would have been one of the first questions we would have asked him.
Oh shit!
Actually, wait, no. Wait, hold up. He's still alive. Okay,
He's still alive. Whoa, okay.
Okay. I was thinking of someone else who had passed. Okay, yeah.
I got a little nervous
Worked
there.
on a lot of those.
But yeah, look.
No, he's good. He's up there. He's 77, so there's still time though.
All right. But looking back at other Joe Dante films that I do enjoy, Inner Space, Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Right. Saw that in theaters.
The Twilight Zone, the movie.
Mm-hmm. Explorers.
Explorers, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Small Soldiers.
I will say this though about Joe Dante. Small Soldiers.
If you love that, definitely check out the $2 late fee interview. Check out all those Podcasting After Dark guys. They got to interview Dante at some convention.
Cool.
Oh, sweetness. Hell yeah.
Some exclusive movie screening.
That's really interesting.
Gremlins 2, The New Batch is probably the best sequel ever. It's a movie that I'm going to have to do a whole episode on Gremlins 2 and Gremlins as well. Just because that is a sequel that came out. Well, it's a sequel that came out like years later after Gremlins, and yet it should have not been made, and yet it was, and yet it was like a big FU to the studios that gave them money as well. It's a big punk rock feature, and know that Joe Dante and Alan Arkish wrote Rock and Roll High School, which is essentially is a punk rock feature, was just very, very cool, and I love it. I love the fact that in this movie, Rock and Roll High School, there are like 30-year-olds playing high school students. PJ Souls was like 29 when she made this movie.
Yeah.
That drives me insane when I see movies.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention.
Oh my god, and they're
it's the Ferris Bueller effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
The Grease effect. Are you kidding me?
And I can't believe I forgot to mention that.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Just old ass bitches up in that high school film. Ridiculous. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm like, you fuckers are old as shit.
You know why they had to do older actors in those high school movies? Because a lot of them feature nudity.
And you couldn't do it with teenagers.
Well, yeah, you can really
obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not going to exploit people.
But at the same time, fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
we are all bastards.
We are bastards, and we love it here at Cinema Recall. But yeah, I mean, I've got nothing else more to say about Rock and Roll High School. I think it's just a fun movie. I think my favorite songs have got to be the beginning one where they're doing Sheena is a Punk Rocker, and then near the end of the movie where the Ramones come in and they're trashing the school and the Ramones are singing Do You Want to Dance is just really great, and all the extras are doing their choreographed dancing in the hallway, and there's a shot, like a little tracking shot where they're walking towards the camera, and I think it's expertly directed, just the way they had all the extras of students hitting their marks as well as they're doing the songs. And I don't care if the Ramones can't act, that's fine. They just play their songs, and it's
they barely say anything anyway, so that's why I don't understand anyone just saying, I don't feel like they're actors. I'm like, well, would you complain about the Beatles if they were playing themselves in a movie? No. So what's the problem?
Yeah.
If you're playing yourself, you get off.
That's right.
I know there's like one moment where they were delivering pizzas for the Ramones, and
yes,
Riff Randall comes in the room with the manager, and Joey's like, "Hey, I know you. You wrote a song for us, Rock and Roll High School. Far out, man. You want some?" And then the guy's like, "You want some pizza?" Like, sure, pizza's great. And that's their whole.
Oh my god. Okay.
But there's also a cool sequence where Riff Randall is in her bedroom, and she's putting on a record by the Ramones, and she sees Joey singing to her like he's really there.
Yeah.
And then other members of the band, like Cece and Dee Dee Ramone, they're also in the her dorm room, and one of the guys is having a guitar solo in a shower, and she's dressed up in this towel. And I know that was a scene that they always had major fun probably shooting as well, because PJ Souls was a little cutie, you know?
Yeah.
And this is the first time where she didn't play a major bitch, because in both Carrie and Halloween, she was, you know, kind of the evil
meanie
bitch character, and you get to see her in a very fun role where she plays that girl in high school that you want to befriend because she didn't really belong to any super sort of cliques. She has one obsession, one love, and that's the Ramones.
And that is
rock
it,
and roll.
baby.
And that's all you need sometimes.
That's all you need. A little bit.
Oh,
little bit of rock and roll, motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Word.
Oh, so I don't do you ever have like a group that you obsessed over when you were young? Or?
No. I think I was like, I was really obsessed with New Kids on the Block.
Okay.
When I was like 8 or 9.
Sure.
And then when I got a little bit older, 13 or so, it was Boyz II Men. I was in Usher. I was really into them.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that was about it. I mean, I don't think there was like, I wasn't like fangirling over anybody. I just remember that I had like the Boyz II Men albums, and I had I really had to have the Usher album.
Oh, sure.
But that was about it. I wasn't like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or. I mean, I liked their songs, but I wasn't definitely not a fanatic.
You didn't have like posters on their walls or T-shirts.
No.
Did you have any band like that? Or not like? Do you have a band or a musician that you were like, all right, I gotta buy their T-shirts and posters or?
You know, I was kind of just more into listening to it, just because I don't know why. It's just there's so many songs that I love, but not everyone saw. But if I had to pick, I would probably just get a kind of a generic rock one that was cool. But yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about just Redbubble and how it's kind of taken over and given us all this merchandise that we don't have to spend near as much as we would at, say, the mall.
Sure. Well, I had one band that I had in my elementary through most of junior high. I had their posters. I had their T-shirts. That was Public Enemy.
Oh my God. Really? From elementary school?
Flavor Flav, Terminatorettes, yes. Tasting Nation Millions to Hold Us Back, Fear of a Black Planet. Oh, yeah.
All
used
right.
to play those on repeat all the time. I was the only white kid in my school that had a Public Enemy T-shirts. And I loved it.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I had the posters on the wall. And there were people in my school like, do you know about PE? Yes, I know PE. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I never knew that about you. Well, all right. That's cool.
Rebel. Without a pause, I'm lowering my level. Here it is. Bam. And you say, goddamn, this is a dope jam. But let's define the term called dope. I'm not going to do any more. But yeah, that was from Nate of the Living Bassheads. Just great track off the second album. And Tasting Nation and Billions Hold Us Back. Oh, so good.
Nice.
Apocalypse 91, The Enemy Strikes Black.
Nice.
Great jam as well.
All right.
But yeah, so.
Public Enemy, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I think they're still doing stuff right now, but not so much anymore. I stopped listening to them after, like, I think their He Got Game soundtrack they did. But I haven't really done much more dive into the PE fan culture. Flavor Flav had the Flavor of Love TV show.
I remember that show. Yeah. His big clock.
Yep.
Women were fighting over him. It was hilarious.
Yep. Well, of course.
Hilarious.
But
Flavor Flav.
I've got nothing more to say about Rock and Roll High School or favorite high school movies. Cam, do you have any closing thoughts about?
Don't be a bad parent. Introduce this to every generation, guys.
Nice.
Before we do go, Cam, I need your help in giving a shout out to our wonderful Patreon supporters. Because we do this every episode. Sure. First of all, patreon.com/cinemarecallpod is where you can find bonus episodes and episodes ahead of time and other great things that I put on that page. So patreon.com/cinemarecallpod. And we are to have both you and Ashley help me out with the shout out.
Oh, right. It's my favorite part of the day.
All right. So shout out right now to Jason Soto from Rabbit Hole Podcast.
And this is where we would say, yes, there you go. You did it, Cam. All right.
And we got to thank Jeanette Mickenham from AKA
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
I hear you're an awesome dude.
Hey.
You're an awesome gal.
We gotta thank Matt and Ashley from Mashley at the Movies.
Hey, Ashley at the movies. Sometimes I sing it.
Donnie Roberts, who wrote the Deep Sea Anthologies and is at Unreal Goals on X Twitter.
X Twitter. Hi, Donnie.
The artist formerly known as X.
Oh,
That's
so dumb.
Leonard Castro from Ben Knobs and Broomflicks.
Woo!
Woo! Then we gotta thank Harvey Andrus.
Hey, I'm Harvey.
Who is our former guitar player for Your Girlfriend, but he gives us big monies on Patreon, so thank you, Harvey. So, and then lastly, we gotta thank Jen McQuaid from Shocked and Applaud.
Woo!
Wow!
Shocked!
Whoop!
Applaud!
But Cam, thank you very much for joining us on this episode. I really hope everything works out here fine, because I'm really bad.
Always a party here.
I'm really bad at trying to do all these things together here.
That's true.
You see, just right now people are laughing at me. Yeah,
it's always a party here.
See,
oh, canned laughter.
Canned laughter. I love this theme of canned laughter. I can probably put this stuff in episodes here.
I love it.
Epic. But yes, by all means, everyone here, check out the Jacked Up Reviews podcast show. It is really great stuff.
Something for everybody.
Love it. Just a bunch of different shows.
Try your damnedest.
Yes. Keep it strong there. I know that we'll be back for an episode I'm doing next week or so for Patreon, interviewing an author of a book about movie quotes called "You Talking to Me." So,
cool.
Yeah. So
you're talking to me.
You talking to me?
Brian Abrams is his name.
The person behind you. Sorry, Cam. Not. I wasn't you-hooing you. I was
talking to
you-hooing.
me.
I was you-hooing those two.
You those two. Okay.
But if I knew you, I would you-hoo you too. It's okay.
And then also keep in mind too that we are going to be doing our audio play version of Clue.
Yeah, when is that
near
happen?
the end of this month.
All right.
So look for that. That's happening over at Rabbit Hole Podcasts. We're going to do a whole audio version of Clue. So
yes.
Look for that. Anyways, folks, as always, I am the Vern.
I'm Ashley. Thank you, Cam.
Anytime. Godspeed you all.
All right. Good talking to you, buddy.
Prosper. Thank you.
Old lady noises.
Old lady.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
We'll return after these messages.
If you like small-town mystery, crazy news, and wild history, then the Florida Men on Florida Man podcast is for you. Each week, Josh Mills and Wayne McCarty bring you the absolute best Florida has to offer. So if you're looking for a show that's safe for the family, but funny enough to help you escape everyday life, then listen to the Florida Men on Florida Man podcast. That's Florida Men, plural, on Florida Man podcast.
Do you ever find yourself thinking about who would win in a fight between Goku and Superman? Hi, I'm James Gavsey, and on the Who Would Win show, me and my co-host Ray ignore anything important happening in the outside world and debate fictional battles between characters from comics, movies, and video games.
We got a new show every week, and almost always am I the winner.
Yeah, not true, Ray.
In the past, we've discussed such matches as Captain America versus Darth Vader, Solid Snake versus the Iron Giant, classic matchups like RoboCop versus Terminator, and even the Muppets versus Sesame Street.
That one was crazy. So if you're a fan of geek culture and love a spirited debate, check out the Who Would Win show wherever you get your podcasts, or check us out at whowouldwinshow.com.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up